Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest World Tutorials. I am KoiCGZ, and in this video I want to go over the updates for March 21st. Sorry, I'm actually a little bit late with this video. I actually have been a little bit busy, but I want to go ahead and get or go over these updates. So going to be a few of them here. So right here, we're going to actually have a new Giga Monster. So that is going to be the Giga Palace. So from March 21st to April 25th, we're going to have a new Giga Monster, so the Giga Palace. So like other Giga Monsters, pretty much you will be able to fight with 29 other adventurers from around the country to take down this enemy. So also like previous Giga Monsters, you'll be able to challenge this enemy from the comfort of your own home without having to be at a specific location. So that's actually quite good. Then here other things, one thing of note, in regards to the new Giga Monster, for this Giga Monster, it will be available for 5 weeks instead of the usual 4 weeks. So due to this, the 5th week bonus actions for the Giga Attack chance will be an accumulation of the previous 4 weeks and making it much easier to fill the gauge. So that's actually going to be quite good. And then of course, after the battle, you will be able to get points for completing the battle and points determined on your damage rank. And as you accumulate points, you will be able to collect rewards. So pretty much things like here, so for 30,000 points, you get the Giga Palace house decoration. 60,000, you get an A grade Giga Palace soul, and then with this you'll be able to also get to the or one of the treasure soul pearls for this as well. So that's actually going to be good, necessary for upgrading to the S star grade. And then here, this is going to be a special title that you can get for your profile. So for awakening the Giga Palace S Grade Soul, you will need to meet the following requirements. So let's see right here. So you will be able, or you must have cleared up to main story quest 10, chapter 10, have at least one S grade Giga Palace Soul, and have 3 Giga Palace Treasure Soul Pearls. Then down over here, I mentioned before about Giga Attack Chance. So Giga Attack Chance is a special attack that allows you to do 99,999 damage to the Giga Monster. So after you have completely filled the Giga Attack chance gauge. So the gauge is filled by performing various actions during the battle, but there will be certain actions that give you more points for filling the gauge than others. So these actions will change weekly and require you to change your strategy for fighting the Giga Palace. So right over here, from March 21st to March 28th. Here, the bonus actions are going to be to deal damage with an attribute the enemy is weak to. With the Giga Attack chance buff that you get after performing this is to recover the HP of all your characters. Then on the week of March 28th to April 4th, the bonus action is going to be to perform a blue icon skill, which is going to be usually your buff skills. So that's going to fill the gauge faster. So the Giga Attack chance buff in this case is going to be at an increase to attribute damage for 1 turn. Then from April 4th to April 11th, the bonus action here is going to perform a purple icon skill, so a debuff. Then the Giga Attack chance buff here is going to be increases the damage taken by the enemy for 1 turn. Then from April 11th to the 18th, the bonus action is going to be have resistance or greater resistance to attacks from the enemy. These attacks do not include regular attacks from the Giga Attack chance, and also mortar attacks by the Giga Attack chance, as well as attacks done by the enemy monsters that it summons. Then also here, the Giga Attack chance buff is going to be all characters gain metal bodies for 1 turn. So pretty much impervious to everything except for physical attacks. If you do get a crit attack on you, that is actually going to do massive damage to you though. Then on the 18th to the 25th, the last week, the bonus action is pretty much going to be all the bonus actions from the previous 4 weeks. Then for the Giga Attack chance buff, one of the 4 buffs from the previous weeks chosen at random. So Since it's random, I mean, all the buffs are actually pretty good, so definitely that's something to look forward to. Then down over here, for fighting the Giga Monster, you will need to accumulate Guiding Giga Ruler points. These points can be gotten through field battles, Hokuras, and Mega Monsters. So there's also a daily mission that refreshes at 3 a.m. in which you can get 1,000 Guiding Giga Ruler points for a certain number of monsters that you have defeated. It will cost players 1,000 Guiding Giga Ruler points to challenge the Giga Palace, and you can only have a maximum of 10,000 Guiding Ruler points at any time. So then also, you can access the Giga Monster by either tapping on the actual Giga Monster itself or on the field, or by tapping on the special icon in the top left portion of the screen. From there, you will be able to select from 2 difficulties, normal and special. So, but you can only challenge special if your party is an average of special class level 55. Similar to the Mega Monsters, you will have the once per day perk of having the amount of damage taken from the enemy lessened in Giga Monster battles, as long as it's the first Giga Monster or the first Mega or Giga Monster battle that you have in the day, and then also advanced class. At least at advanced class level 60, which this Giga Monster is definitely above. Then here we're going to have the revival banner. So we're going to have the second half of the Walkfest 24 anniversary revival banner. It's going to be available from March 21st to April 14th. So with this here, a special 1500 gem purchase gem, 10 chest draw is going to be available for this banner, in which you are guaranteed at least 1 5-star piece of equipment from one of the 4 banners featured in this banner. So with this particular banner, you will have stamps, but they will only go up to until 10. So pickups will be on the 6 and 10 stamps, with 3,000 gems spent on a 10 test draw will get you 1 stamp. So for this particular revival banner, we're going to have equipment from the 4th anniversary banner, which is going to be the Galaxy Blade featured here. Then we're also going to have the Dangerous Swimsuit 23 banner, which featured the Enchanted Rimribbon. Then we're going to have the Golden Week 2023 banner, which featured the Suited gear. So this weapon right here. And then here we're also going to have the Goddess of the Creation of Light banner, which also which features the Staff of the Goddess of the Creation of Light. So going over all of these weapons here. So besides that, next we're going to actually have a brand new banner. So this is going to be called the Fierce Battle Dragon Drango banner. So this is now available. So this is what this banner is going to look like for both Type 1, Type 2 characters. So with this weapon here, the Drango's Battle Axe, this is actually going to have some actually pretty good attacks, mainly based on taking down this Giga Monster, so the Giga Palace. So its main attack is going to be called Maximum Drango Ray. So with this Maximum Drango Ray, this is going to cost 50 MP, and it does massive Gira breath damage to one enemy, and has a rare chance of either lowering breath resistance or defenses of that particular enemy. After that, we're going to have Daichi Nedan, which is going to be our Earth Rusher. So this is going to cost 43 MP, and it does 380% Jibaria weapon damage to all enemies and has a chance to knock them down. Then here we're going to have a buff skill. So this is going to be called Toryu no Hono, which is Battle Dragon's Instincts. So the MP cost for this is going to be 15% of the max H or max MP of this particular wielder. Then what it does, it increases the power of breath attacks, and when an enemy's attack lowers the wielder's HP to 20% or lower, the wielder will have the HP fully recovered. So this can only be used once during battle. Then after that, we're going to have Toryu no Chikara, which is going to be Strength of the Battle Dragon. This is going to be sudden activation ability. So there again with the recent weapons, there are going to be two of them. This one is going to cost 18 MP, and with this, you have a chance to activate a breath crit with maximum Drango Ray, and if equipped on a ninja or dragon after their unique class skill is activated, the next breath attack they do will be a crit. So that is actually quite good. Then after that, the other sudden activation ability is going to be called Fukutsino Tamashi, which is Unyielding Soul. With this is going to cost 6 MP, and at the start of the battle, the wielder receives a buff that allows them to be left with 1 HP if they take damage that would kill them if their HP was above 20%. So this is going to last 6 turns. So here we're going to have three pieces of gear. So helmet, chest, and leggings. So here we're going to have the Battle Dragon's battle helmet, the Battle Dragon's battle armor chest, and the battle armor leggings. So they're all going to have the exact same stats. So pretty much going to have plus 5% breath damage if you are a dragon. We're going to have plus 10% to Gita breath damage, and then plus 9% to Jibari weapon and physical technique damage. So that's actually pretty good. Then a special 1500 purchase gem 10 chest draw is available for this banner, in which you are guaranteed at least one 5-star piece of equipment, but not necessarily from this banner. Then for every 3000 gems used for 10 chest draw, you will receive a stamp. So on the 6th, 10th, 16th, and 20th stamps, you will get a pickup in which you are guaranteed a 5-star piece of equipment, but it might not again be from this particular specific banner. Then on the 20th stamp, you will also get the weapon for this banner. Down here with the equipment from the Ryu banner and the Roaring Flame banner will appear in the chest draws for the Fierce Battle Dragon Drango banner. So pretty much Gira based banners from the past. So if you don't have these are actually has some pretty good weapons. So I would recommend on getting them if you don't have them. Then over here we're going to have information in regards to the event. So the event schedule. So here on March 21st, we're going to have the 4.5 anniversary banner ticket special mission 3. We're going to have Walkfest gym login bonus part 2. We're going to have event quest 3. We're going to have the new content, which is going to be Capture the Dark Castle, which I will go over in a little bit. And then we're going to have the new Giga Monster, so the Giga Palace. Then on March 22nd, we're going to have the Giga Monster arrival banner ticket mission for getting banner tickets for that. Then on the 28th, we're going to have the 4.5-year anniversary banner ticket special mission 4, event quest 4, and we're going to have a new elite enemy, which is going to be called the Muscle Animal. Then before I mentioned about the new content, so that is going to be right over here. So this is going to be the Dark Castle, or Capture the Dark Castle. So when you have cleared event quest 3, chapter 1, you will be able to access the Capture the Dark Castle content in the event portal. In order to proceed through this content, you must defeat the various enemy battalions on the field in the form of event spots. So by defeating all of the enemy battalions, you will be able to capture the Dark Castle. So also defeating a certain number of the enemies will earn you rewards. Also, the enemy spots that you face in the event spots will not drop souls, and there will be updates for this on March 28th and April 4th. So that's going to be everything in regards to that there. Then also here we're going to have an update or updates to the Monster Companion function of the game. So here one of the updates is going to be about friend matches. So friend matches have been changed to free matches. So with free matches, you will be able to challenge a random adventurer from around the country and not just the adventurers that you follow. Then also we're going to have a Akirameru, which is going to be a quit button. So in the middle of battle, you will now be able to quit monster companion battles if you choose to do so. So especially if you feel like things are not going your way. Then besides that, here we're going to actually be introduced to a new personality type. So an eighth personality. So this is going to be called the Ogurai, which is going to be a glutton. So with this, for gluttons, the stats that they're best that are best for them to grow in are going to be your HP, your attack power, and defense. And then with the new personality, they have a high chance of performing actions that attack all enemies. So this is going to be available for all the new, or for pretty much all of the monster companions that you actually have on your list. Then besides that, right over here, so in regards to the Death Pizarro monster companion egg, it is now going to be able to, you will now be able to purchase it in the monster coin exchange with the eggs there. And then in terms of the purchasing it in the casino, that's actually only going to be available until March 25th at 2:59 p.m. So be warned about that. So pretty much that's going to be everything, or all the updates that we have for that there. So what I'm going to do is in this video here, and in a video coming very soon, I will be going up against the Giga Palace. So please stay tuned for that. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.